Welcome back, friends, to SusanCanCreate. I'm Susan. Today we're going to have a bit of fun here, I hope, with this video. And I've decided to do some dress up. And with my videos, I'm going to try to dress in something that is got a theme going on with our dining and our tablescape and our decoration. You know, it's fun. You know, some people, they might think I'm just, you know, like a wackadoodle, but I'm not. I mean, when we were kids, we all loved to dress up, and I have a very, very, very busy life, and sometimes it's just fun to let loose and let yourself go and dress up and be somebody else for a while. All right, there is something I wanted to update you on my last video. In my last video, I talked about the forest fire. Well, the forest fire's done. Now the rains did come, and boy did they ever come. And so we are out of danger. But I thank you all for your thoughts. I've added a community section at the end. Most of you who have seen my videos know there's a pet community section, but there's also going to be a section before that that's new. And so stay tuned for that, okay? Let's see. I have listened to your comments, and I take your comments seriously because I really am trying to improve. I mean, I go all out on these videos. I try to give you the ultimate decorating or the ultimate tablescape, and then you can do whatever varying degree of it you would like to do. But I try to give you, you know, a lot to look at for your time. It's my way of giving to you because you're giving me your time. I did listen. I got some feedback on some of the videos, and part of it was over the voiceover, because when after I'm done talking and you see the content part, that is a professional voice actress that I hired. I wrote the script, and she reads it, and she's very, very good. And the reason I was doing that is because I tried. I tried, but I mean, there is so much to learn about this stuff. And although I have the equipment to do the recording and the voiceovers, I don't know how to use it yet. I need to figure that out. I need some time to sit, but with a full-time job and doing the videoing and all of the rest of this, I haven't had any time to figure out how to do it. So I hired somebody to do it. This particular video that you're going to watch is the first one that I did all myself. And the next one, which is Thanksgiving, I do have the voiceover again because it was filmed before I learned how to do this stuff. So here we go. Today's video is a combination of Halloween and the Day of the Dead. You know, the Day of the Dead celebration is something that is very, very special to the Mexican people. It is something that goes back like 3,000 years in their culture. And what I'm taking from that is just, I mean, I love I honor their celebration and what it means. But what I take from it for mine is their beautiful sugar skulls. I love the sugar skulls. I love the painted animals and the figurines. I just think they're gorgeous. So I'll be using those today, along with Halloween, some Halloween stuff too in there. So it's kind of my own holiday, I guess. Yes, again, I know I'm late. I know I'm late in posting it. It's after Halloween and it's after the Day of the Dead celebration. But I'm getting caught up. I truly, really am. I'm closer than I've ever been to being on time. Hopefully Thanksgiving will be on time. And as will Christmas be ready to go. But I'm doing the best I can, so stick with me. I will eventually get caught up, but it's still fun to watch, and there might be something that you see and can plan for next year. I want to thank you guys. I've gotten some more pet pictures, and so I'm really excited about that. And again, you can tell where to send them in. It'll be on the video. It'll come up on the video. And so we have, I have some new YouTube stars that are going to be on the pet page. Because this video is kind of a story instead of just a factual or a content type of thing, it's filmed differently. It's the first time I've tried to film it this way, so be patient. I will go over some of the items that I use in the decoration because I'm not going to stop during the filming and talk about them, but I will talk about them now. Most of the figures and also a lot of the animated Halloween items, they all came from Grandin Road or Front Gate, one or the other. They're my go-to place, and that's where they came from. The other vendors that I used are Amazon, Wayfair, Etsy. I got all my candles at Etsy. Antique co-ops, I go to every single one I can find anywhere it is, and because you never know, I find the cutest things there. Williams and Sonoma is a big one that I use also, and I use them mostly for this apron and the napkins and a lot of the plates that you're going to see. All right, let me go over the place setting right now so we don't have to stop the film to do that, and I'll show you. The first thing, I had a black tablecloth in there, and so that was over the whole table. Then I used these chargers that I have here. They're white chargers. They're really pretty. They've got a really pretty edge on them. So that was the first thing I put down. Then I found these spider placemats, and they are so cute. They're so really cute that I use those next. I put them on top of the charger. Then I put I have a black plate. It's got a scalloped edge. It's a dinner size plate. That went next. Okay, the next thing that went, these plates I got from Williams and Sonoma. They are the Day of the Dead plates, and I just loved them. They came in 4 different colors, so you'll see that in the room. That went next. Okay, so that's the table setting, or the plate setting. Next, I used these Day of the Dead napkins that I also got at Williams and Sonoma. They went next, right next to this. Okay, and then I put my silverware. As you guys know, the big fork goes first, and then the salad fork goes next. And since this is way beyond the reach of my finger, normally in the table, you all know, I use my finger as a measure and put this like down here so everything lines up right. Then I have the knife and the spoon, and the knife, always remember that the knife goes blade in towards the plate, and then the spoon. Then I got these really cute Day of the Dead mugs. I don't know, glasses. I don't know if you can see them because they're so clear. I don't know if I can. Okay. Well, they have the colors and the Day of the Dead face on them. I put ice in them in the dining room just to have them show through better. And then I used a black crystal wine glass to sit next to it. So that is the place setting. So let me move that out of the way. All right. Okay, the next video coming out after this one will be the Thanksgiving one. Like I said, hopefully it's out before Thanksgiving. And then after that, it'll be Christmas. And I'm breaking Christmas into 3 parts because I'm doing 3 different rooms with 3 different trees. So that will come next, and then we'll roll right into the January. I plan on doing a video every 2 weeks, a different theme. And so if you have any ideas or what you'd like to see, let me know, please. I would be very grateful if you would subscribe down on the bottom here. And if you could hit the like button, that really does help me to build my my video station, my YouTube station. I really, truly enjoy and I'm so grateful for your support. All right, so now let's sit back and relax and join us as we attend a very special dinner with old friends. These old friends come back every year to celebrate basically they celebrate their life and their afterlife. And we are going to go to the Hotel Frightmore, and we're going to check in, and I believe I hear the last guests arriving. They are definitely fashionably late. But let's go in and we'll greet our guests. Good evening, folks. Step right in and step up to the table and sign in, please. And welcome to the Frightmore Hotel. We're so happy to have you with us. If you would need to make a phone call, you'll need to use the phone on the table. Your cell phones will not work here. You must be Michael and Christine. We're so happy to have you join us. The rest of the guests are already in the dining room, so we'll have Lester ring for the bellboy, and he'll come and take your luggage up. Please sign in at the book using the feather pen. Thank you. Thank you, Lester. Let me introduce you to our hostess for the evening. This is Liliana. Liliana has been with us for, about 10 years now, and she does a great job. I'm going to leave you in her hands for a few moments, and I will be back to give you a tour of the dining room. Now, if you would follow me, Mike and Christine, we will go into the dining room and I will introduce you to the other guests. We'll start over here and I'll explain what we have going on here. Over here we have Howard the Vulture. It looks like he's watching the mice. Howard, you're supposed to help me keep those guys from tearing up my pillows, which is exactly what they're doing. It looks like they got a hold of another one. They're just hard to control. And Howard, you are not doing your job. There's Benny the bird. Benny is just a sweetheart. We just love it when he comes to visit. Oh, there's another one of those mice. I see they got a hunk of cheese under there. This gentleman, his name is Joshua. Joshua, this is Michael and Christine. Joshua is one of our newer members. Our group, this particular group, comes back every year to celebrate. And Joshua has just joined us. And at the other end of the table, we have Miss Hannah. And Hannah is Joshua's partner. What's that? You're asking, Christy? Why are they sitting so far apart? Well, the story has it that these two worked 100% remote in their other lifetime. And they lived in a very cute but very small house. And so they were around each other all the time. So they requested if they could be at least seated far apart. It just makes their life go a little bit easier. Hello, Miss Hannah. Glad you could join us. We have a few animals too. I see Miss Hannah brought her dog. Down here there is Little Turbo, and Little Turbo is also eating his dinner. He has a bowl of it appears to be Peeps. So he's pretty spoiled, that little one. And on the other end of the table is Joshua brought his dog or dogs. They are very, very sweet. They're both named Jenny, and right now she's very calm usually, but she has her bowl of food down there. She's got her bowl of eyeballs, and that's their dinner, and they don't like anybody getting around their dinner. So we'll just walk this way. Here we have Hal. Hal has been with us forever, and he's quite the little prankster. But right now he is just kind of hiding there in the corn stalks with his two little cats. Hi Hal, how are you doing? He's usually our greeter. He greets all the new people. Now we're coming up on, oh dear, well, just a moment, we've got another issue here. It looks like the 3 rats that we have cornered little Maria up in that glass dome. She'll be safe as long as she's in there. But these guys can be so pesky. And there's our little unicorn. I love it when the unicorn comes. We never know who's all going to show up at one of these parties. And everybody is welcome. So we get quite a mix of characters. Uh-oh, who's this? Ah, Ilani. Ilani came. She is the good witch, and she is just a marvel. She's somebody good to have on your side. Ah, and who do we have here? Ah. Yes, I see. We have cornered some more mice and have them under glass. Oh, Bert, our kitty, is certainly keeping track of that. Joshua, we're just going to see and show them the table and where it is they should be sitting. And here we have Larry and Jerry. She used to come before he did, and now they have met up, and they are just the most fun couple. And here's Miss Hannah again. I know, dear, you're getting hungry. I know. Food will be coming very, very soon. You'll be able to order a cocktail here very shortly. And here we have on the other side of the table, we have Terry and Fred. Terry and Fred have been here probably the longest. They come all the time, and they are just usually the life of the party. You cannot get Fred to stop talking. All right, we'll move on. Mike and Christine, I'd like you to meet another one of our couples. This is Michelle and Jason. Oh dear, Jason, what happened to you? What's that, Michelle? Oh, I understand. Jason, we tried to warn you. You sass that beautiful bride of yours and give her a hard time one too many times, and she handed you your head. This ought to be interesting to see how you're going to manage tonight. Don't complain, Jason. You were warned. Is that more mice I see? Yes, coming out of that pumpkin. I see them now. Well, just can't do anything about it. They're just everywhere. Oh, and there's Edna. Hi, Edna, looking good. Nice hat. Edna doesn't go anywhere without that mirror. She is just addicted to looking at herself. She's quite the little fashionista. Next to her, oh, she brought Gladys along. Gladys is her pet rat. And as you can see, Gladys also gets to dress up. Quite stylish. Quite a handsome couple up there. And some more fashionable ladies. Mikey, Christine, this is our last couple that are joining you this evening. This is Scott and Anna. Lovely couple. And Scott, it appears, is giving his lovely bride a gift. What is that? That's a beautiful little sugar skull. Lovely. Smart man, Scott. Rumor has it that Anna had some really major ninja moves, and that's when, before they passed over. And Scott is not a dumb boy. He learned. He watched what happened to Jason, and so instead he played it smart and gave her a little gift. Happy wife, happy life. Okay, I will leave you in good hands right now, and I'll go see about the dinner. Everybody relax and have a good time. Be back soon. Greetings and welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the video, and you'll continue to follow me on YouTube. I have a lot of things planned. I have a pretty creative imagination. When you're hosting a dinner party, just an FYI for you guys, especially during the holidays, the front of the house where the guests are, that should be like, think about it like a beautiful, graceful swan just floating along on a lake. It should be peaceful. It should be quiet. There shouldn't be chaos. It should be just, people doing their own, enjoying their own time. Whereas the back of the house, which is considered the kitchens, and where all the work goes on, if you're still thinking about that swan, think about, you see the graceful swan on the top, but what's going on underneath is like demented kicking and paddling and organized chaos under there. Well, that's usually the kitchens. But you should never let your guests know that there's a problem. They shouldn't have to deal with it. It's not their problem. Just go ahead and enjoy your time, and let's hope that it goes peacefully and quietly for you whenever you have a dinner party. But be prepared, it doesn't always. Looks like I got my first cocktail order. Let's see who it goes to. Let's see. What a surprise, Hannah. Hannah has ordered it, and that doesn't surprise me because she wanted one when we were in there. We have to watch the ladies when they drink. Michelle and Anna thought my table was a bar at Coyote Ugly one year, and we all had to hustle to clear off the dishes because they were really going up there, dancing away, dancing and dancing. We thought, Anna even at one point thought she could fly. Well, No, she can't. Okay, so anyway, that didn't end very well, and but this is another year, and we learn each time. So this time we watch the girls. They have a great time, and we want them to have a great time. But yeah, we have to kind of, you know, rein them in just a tad for their own safety. All right, so let's see what we're making. What did Hannah order? Oh, she ordered Ileana's Witch's Brew. Ileana makes the best witch's brew, and I have her recipe. Okay, let's get with it. I'm using a martini glass for this, right here. Okay, there's our martini glass. All right, so I went ahead and I filled this shaker with crushed ice. Okay, to that we're going to add Grey Goose vodka. Woohoo! All right, we keep our vodka in the freezer because it won't freeze, but boy does it get nice and cold and really, really makes the drink. All right, so we got, okay. We'll just give them a little more, and that may be why the girls get a little crazy. Okay, but yeah, I like them to get their money's worth. Okay, so we get an ounce of that, or a shot of that, a shot of triple sec. Okay, triple sec. Okay, and then Curacao, blue Curacao. Okay. Makes it. Okay, there we have it. That's all that goes in there. And you can see why they get crazy, because it's nothing but alcohol. Okay, so then we take it and we shake it. Shake it. It does two things. It chills the whole thing down, and of course it mixes it. All right, so we take it off. And, oh, before we do that, I almost forgot a step. All right, before we do that, we have lime juice. We have lime juice, and we've got our there we go. We pour fresh lime juice into and on the sponge that's in there. Okay, in here I have sanding sugar. You can use, they come in a variety of colors. It doesn't matter. I'm using a rainbow color. And the lime juice is, you know, it's kind of bitter, but it's nice to use it as this because it offsets the sugar. So you get a sweet and a sour. All right, isn't that pretty? It's pretty. Okay, there it is. So now, just give it a couple more shakes. Okay, here we go. Perfect. You never want to overfill the glass because the poor servers have to walk with it and get it to where they're going. And so, okay, and there it is. Isn't that just a beauty? It looks as good as it tastes. It's got little fine shavings of ice floating around. I'll put it out here, wait for the hostess, let them know it's ready for Hannah to have. All right, one last thing. I am starting something new. I'm adding a riddle. A lot of people like riddles. If you don't like riddles, ignore it. But I'm going to put a riddle at the end of each video. It'll come up just before the community page. It'll come up and it'll give you time. You'll see it there. It'll be in print. And you'll have time to read it. And if you think you know the answer, if you get the answer, just say yes. That's it, yes, in the comments, because we don't want to do any kind of spoiler alert for anybody else that might want to do it and might see it at a later time than you. So just put it there, and then at the next video, I'll give you the answer. Okay, and then I'll see how many of you got it right in the comments. All right, so that is it. The community page is up next. I hope you enjoyed this, and look for my next video coming out in probably about a week. Thank you so much.